And we are live here in Medellin, Colombia. What's up? I wasn't here last week because I was in Cartagena looking around. Okay, all right, gracias. A hookup. Nice. Okay, good, good. Like that. Anyway, guys, what's up? What's up? What's up? I'm back this week. I'm back this week. Yeah, we got one person in here. Give him a chance to come in. Hey, what's up, JM, man? It's all good? Back in town, Medellin. DC Rob, what's up? Now you're second, man. You're second. JM beat you to it. You're second, DC Rob. Josh is here, my man Josh. What's up? Mexico. Oh, you're still back in the States. Water, only water. You start coming in. I wasn't around last week because then I was in Cartagena. Enjoyed myself. So where you at now, Josh? In Mexico? Is there a game on tonight? Almost nobody in tonight. Is there a game on? Let me see. Like Lakers or something? No? Let me see. ESPN NBA schedule.
Here's information from ESPN.
Let me see who's playing tonight. When nobody's on here. Let me see. Who's playing tonight? Today's Wednesday night. Oh, Memphis at Knicks, 7:30. Just started. ESPN. Maybe that's it. They're all watching the game. Nobody's tuning in. They're watching the game tonight. Oh, you're in Guadalajara. Okay, cool. You like that place. So good. Got nobody tuning in tonight. Today's Wednesday, right? Am I right? It is Wednesday. Okay. Damn. I don't know. Usually about 20, 30 by now. I see 4. Gonna be a quiet night. So what's up, fellas? I don't know why it's so quiet tonight. Unusual. Who's that just came in? Give him a chance, I guess. You know what? If it's not too crowded tonight. CSCS. What is CSCS? Josh? CSES. Sure what that is. Mexico is expensive. Well, okay, what restaurant would you recommend me to visit in Medellin, bro? Okay. Okay, so you're up in Colombia. Yeah, it's up everywhere. But actually, it's going down from what I heard. It peaked right around Christmas time to New Year's, and then it's starting to go down. That's what I heard. It's like in other parts of the world, Restaurant, and depends on what you want to eat. I mean, and where you're staying. If you go in Poblado, there are a lot of restaurants in Poblado. Lots of nice restaurants in Poblado. I don't go over there a lot, so I really don't know names. But around in Laureles, there are a lot of restaurants on 70th Street if you want local stuff, and a bunch of restaurants on between Primera Parque and Segunda Park. The first park and the second park in Laureles, right between those two, a lot of choices in restaurant. And right around there in Nutibara. I've talked about a couple of restaurants on that list from right in that area. But just walk that from the first park to the second park, just walk that little stretch of 2 blocks and maybe go on Nutibara. You find a ton of restaurants, no matter what you want, ton of restaurants, So, I go out sometimes, but I like to cook. I'm a cooker, man. I already had some chicken for the night, you know. So I cook for myself a lot. We asked for vaccine passport in Cartagena. No, not once, Josh. Not once in Cartagena they asked me for it. Not once. When I got back, went to the casino, the Broadway casino on 70th Street, Carrera Center. They asked me for it to go in. One time they wanted to see it. I just showed the face of it. I didn't really show them the actual card. Open the wallet to show them, to show them this right here. But let's show them this. That's it. It could be anything. It could be anybody's. And he said, go in. That's it. Just said this. No name, nothing. Just show them that was it. That's it. Never had to open a wallet, see if it's me. Could be a white person on it. I don't know. It could be, a dog's name. They didn't care that much. No one's really asking for it. Restaurants, nowhere. I go to the gym. Went to the gym today. No one asked for the passport. Is the CDC paper card they give you in the U.S. enough to enter Colombia? I'm not sure what that is, Josh. CDC paper passport, paper card. Is that a document that shows you've been vaccinated? Help me out here, JM. Maybe somebody else know what it is. Live in the States. You got to show you've been vaccinated. And whatever form the government gives you in the U.S. So you saw mine, just a form, and they give you inside. They write down the days you've been vaccinated, mine's. That should give you the dates you've been vaccinated on it. They need to show this. What date, what brand, like Pfizer, the lot, person doing the vaccination, and they're selling them. All the shit on it. One side they have your document number and all that stuff. Date of birth, document number. So the thing is, no one's asking for it. No one's asking to make sure it's really you that's on the card. So I would say it's not a big deal. No big deal, man. Don't worry about it. You're not worried about vaccination passports. Okay, let me see what it said. Do you need a Colombian bank account to sign up for the Smart Fit gym? Nah, not really. I use my credit card for the monthly payment. Need a credit card. I don't think they take cash. Not even for the sign up they took cash. They debit your credit card every month. Just get from Smart Fit today, man. Oh yeah. 70s. There are a bunch of different Smart Fit. The new one opened up on San Juan and 80th, right by the circle or the construction. Brand new one opened up. It's 2 floors, really nice. This opened up, I guess, over the last month. Really nice, really nice. Gonna be a quiet night. I'm heading to Bogotá tomorrow, so I'm gonna go to bed early. I usually up late watching Netflix after a long day. Now, Sarah, hey, how you doing? Seen you in a while. Are you back in Dominica, or are you still in New Orleans? Josh, about the same. About the same. Maybe if I was in Poblado more, I could tell you a better answer. But I got to tell you good. Are you back in the island, or are you still in New Orleans? Oh, you're still in New Orleans. Oh, okay. That's it's been over a month, right? Oh, cool. Must be going good. Back with family. Sounds good. I know New Orleans. If you're going back to Dominica, or just staying back in the States? Does Medellin seems more grinkified? No, it's about the same, Josh. They have a membership that works in any gym in South America. Correct. That's what I have. I signed up for it, $18 a month, and anywhere. Ladies always come back to Carlton. Dr. Heberback, making big money. Oh, you're staying in the States with a good job, making big money. No longer cooking, baking, whatever. Okay, I'm glad to hear that. Congratulations, Nasira. Wish you good luck on the new job. Sounds good. Not sure what your field is, but I know, not cooking. Yeah, that's good. Making big money. You said making big money. It ain't cooking. Oh, passport stamp, my man, my brother. How are you, bro? I'm doing good, man. I'm trying to remember. Oh, teaching. Oh, snap. Good. You can take teaching. Well, happy for you. I teach online sometimes, but I haven't taught in about 2 weeks. Sometimes I get kind of tired of it, take a break away from it. It's decent money, but sometimes I want a break. When I went to Cartagena, I got to get a break from it, Had to go back to Cartagena in March, maybe a couple more times, look for an apartment. Really? Nobody wants to teach anymore? Or they're scared of the COVID? They're quitting teaching? Well, charter school. Yeah, they pay a lot more. Right. They pay a lot more in charter schools. Right. But I've been to Bogotá many times. I like it. A lot of people don't like it. They say it's too cold. What they call cold is a little chilly. I don't call it cold. At night, maybe after 11 to about 4 in the morning, gets down there, and they call that cold. It's just, I put my Adidas top on and I'm fine, And most times by 10 o'clock, sun comes out and it's fine. What? They found you all the way over there. Wow. You taught before? Or was it the first time you're teaching? When I was a banker, I used to volunteer to teach these kids, like twice a week. And it was pretty cool, but kids were smaller. They listened back then. I'm not sure I could teach bigger kids, though. I want to smack them if they get rude and stuff like that, which you can't do anymore. When I grew up, oh, yeah, 5-year experience teaching. That's good. Charter school, better money. When I grew up, I'm not sure what I'm talking about, in Jamaica when I was a kid, they used to beat you in school, man. That seems strange for Americans, right? You got whipped in school. I remember my last whipping in school. Teacher asked some questions, didn't know the answer. I said wrong or something. Was so long ago, obviously. It must have been about 9 or 10. And man, you gotta put your hand out, remember do this, remember you were talking about? And she got a belt and she whip you if you don't know the answer. That's who I grew up, bro. And you got whipped, man. Bam, cross your hand. Other way, bam, bam. And you try to go with the lick. All right, down. I remember that shit like it was yesterday. Get beaten in school, man. Get the answer wrong, not doing your homework and all that stuff. That's the way I grew up, man. The Maine, you got paddle too? It's where I'm paddling. It wasn't a paddle like paddle. It was a belt. Whip your ass with it. And it was fine back then. Things have changed. You hit somebody now, they come back and shoot your ass, right? You're the kid now, the kid come back with a damn Glock or or AK-47 and shoot the kids and shoot the teacher for touching them. The parents don't want to hit their kids. But back then, if I did something wrong and your neighbor saw that, neighbor could hit your ass. And then you couldn't complain when that neighbor hit your ass. Remember this neighbor, man, Miss Walker, next door neighbor. You did something wrong, she'll smack you outside there, whip your ass outside in the street too. And hit somebody else's kid. And then you couldn't tell your parents, because if you tell your parents what you did to deserve that beating, they whip you again. So you just shut the hell up and just take the whipping and that's it. Things have changed. That's why kids are so effed up nowadays, because things have changed. That's why. Things are effed up now. You can't touch them. They're out of control, not disciplined. I didn't say you abuse them, but you kind of smack them a little bit, put them in line. No, it's a low night tonight. They've had this few people tonight on a Wednesday night. It is Wednesday, right? I think. Usually have 40, 60. Yes, I'm looking at. Can't touch children. I know. And some of them need a damn whipping. I know. But anyway, so I'm looking. Well, you all saw my experience in Cartagena, right? We got ripped off for $510. Do you believe that crap? I got ripped off by somebody I know, a brother. I spoke to a year. I knew him. So, befriended me and ripped me off of $510. Kind of sad. I trusted him. Charles, what's up, man? Too expensive. I moved to Gonzales, peaceful and less cost. Oh man, you moved to Manizales? Oh man, it's quiet up there. Thanks, Charles, but it's quiet, bro. I want to be on the ocean. How? Watermelon, what's up, man? I've been to Manizales. I've been to Pereira. Never made it to Armenia, but I like it. How do you take those hills, man? God. People, if you haven't been to Manizales, I'm not making this up. The streets are literally like this. Ask Charles, they're like this, literally. Exactly, Hector. You got to do your homework because you don't want to get whipped, embarrassed in front of the class. I got whipped mostly on your hand. You put your hand out and you put the belt right across your hand. And if you miss, probably get another one, but you probably get 4 or 5 whipping on your hand. Most not on your back. My dad hit you on the back with the belt. Yeah, my dad is pull you by your pants like this, and then whip across the back with the belt. I probably got 3 beatings when I was growing up. Remember the last one was about 12 years old. But you know what? I'm here. It didn't kill me. This wasn't a paddle. This is a belt. And it didn't kill me. I never went to jail. Never any trouble. I got good grades. I think that whipping might have helped without me going wild. Oh, watermelon. Oh man, I ripped off. So this brother I knew, well, a subscriber introduced me to this dude that owned an apartment, over in Cartagena. When I was there last year, exactly a year ago, last year, looking around, looking to make some decisions. This subscriber lady, she did it, nothing on her fault. So this brother who owns an apartment, looking to sell it or rent it out or whatever. So he introduced me to him. The Flyboy way, what's up, man? Thanks for tuning in. Let me tell my story real quick. So introduced me to him, brother from Miami. I didn't know he was Puerto Rican, but he told me he's Puerto Rican recently. Said his ex-wife was Colombian. That's why he owned an apartment in Cartagena. I went to look at the apartment. It was a trash. It was really in bad condition. I told him, why do you even show it? It's so bad condition, Say, I'm fixing it up. I'll get you a good deal on it. Say, I'm not gonna buy something that's just fixed up. So over the year, we kept in touch. We talk every now and then, talk back and forth every now and then. Okay, exactly. We talk back and forth every now and then. Kind of develop like not a friendship, but kind of knew each other. Talk about stuff. How's Miami, whatever. When he coming back to Cartagena, he said that he fixed the place up. He fixed the place up, right? It's really nice. And come back to Cartagena, look around for a spot. Oh man, my spot's ready. I fixed it up. It's really nice right now. I want to get a good deal on it. Rent it out to you. I said, okay, I want to help a brother out. Other spots are available, but I already saw his spot before. He said he fixed it up. Showed me pictures of nice sofa, scan pictures. Everything looks good. The bed looks good. Just selected pictures he took. Long story short, $89 a night, could 2-bedroom. It wasn't cheaper than most places, but I know he had hot water for sure. And so I want to help brother out, help him out. So I said, okay. He said, to send the money by PayPal. Obviously, it's not Airbnb. I thought about it for a second, like, PayPal. Damn. I don't know this guy very well. Hey, he's a brother. He's probably okay. Not gonna rip me off. Big mistake. Sent it by PayPal. Me and Demain went over there. All kind of problem getting into it. Got into it late at night. Finally got in. It was a trash. I mean, it was so bad, unlivable. 2 of the 3 AC didn't work. The stove was just messy, dirty, and torn up. It's so old. I mean, the filament, everything is broken apart, torn up. I mean, broken apart. Only one burner worked. No hot water. It was nasty and dirty. I'm gonna look at my video. The floor is nasty, dirty. Everything. The counters in the sinks. The wipe it with tissues. Like God, it was gross. So I said, man, we're getting out of here. I can't stay in this place. It's ridiculous. It's nasty. See, I could have my money back. He said, no refunds. I said, man, you tricked me. This place is not even livable. The refrigerator is nasty. The floor is nasty. The counters are gross. There's no TV. There's one TV in the bedroom. It doesn't work. It's disconnected. There's no battery in the remote. It's on the floor. No TV. The AC doesn't work. Water doesn't work. Hot water doesn't work. I said, this place is not rentable. You tricked me into coming here with this picture. No refund. No refund. So you got me. We couldn't live there. You got up, found something else for the next night, and refused to give my refund. So I got scammed. Never told me it was never ready to be rented again. So and I didn't go with Airbnb. So what? I can't get a refund from anybody. So I filed a case with PayPal. Not sure what's that going to do. I think he has until like February 5th to respond to the case. I'm not sure what PayPal can do. I mean, all you do is lock his account off, and they can't take the money from his account again. They could probably ban him or something. That's about it. So that's my story. He got ripped off of $510 from my brother. Somebody said, show his picture. I'm waiting till later on. Dark as this, literally. He says he's Puerto Rican, and he got me. It made me so sad that a brother did that to me, It would have mattered to anybody, but that's made it worse. That damn, I talked to this guy for a year, and he does this stuff. It's like maybe twice as mad. But I told him, karma, brother, karma is a bitch. Karma is a bitch. Okay, well, thanks, Aaron. Appreciate that donation. The best way depends on your luggage and your tolerance for. I always take the bus. There's a bus that takes you from the airport to downtown, or I get off at the first major stop is San Diego Mall for 13,000 pesos. Okay, you get a regular taxi or they call it Uber. It's going to cost you 70,000 pesos. Rip you off. The bus takes you. You can put your luggage in the back of the bus. I usually have one backpack and one, carry bag. Put it in the back of the bus. It takes you 13,000 pesos. Drops you there. Then from there, I take a taxi right locally. So that's what I do. Cheapest way to do it. If you don't mind paying the Uber or the regular expensive taxi, fine. But I think it's a waste of money. People think I'm cheap. I don't like wasting my money. Why pay 70 when I can pay 13, right? Whatever. People, guys with a bunch of bad luggage, like 4 or 5 bags and all this stuff. People that travel a lot of stuff, they just take the cab or whatever, Yeah. So yeah. Yeah, we're gonna wait till after PayPal telling you what they're gonna do about it. I'm not sure. I never heard PayPal could do anything, but after they do that, let's see what happens. If you had a good time or in Cartagena, Ronel, I had a good time. Yeah, I did a bunch of videos. We had a good time. Can't wait to go back. Probably go back in March a couple more times to lock down something permanently. I just want a change, man. Flyball Way, what's up, man? I want a change of scenery. Go fishing. I'll probably get a car so I can drive up and down the coast, Santa Marta to fish, Palenque, just along the coast. I need a car. One get out. It's going to cost a lot of money. Cartagena is expensive. Look at my video when I showed you this. But it's all location. It's a nice apartment I looked at. 2 bedrooms, 2 bath, and they wanted 6 million pesos. It's over $1,500 a month. And you got to pay for all the utilities, the cable, all that stuff. Top of that, 6 million pesos they wanted. Look at my video, and it's not that big either, but every room, the second bedroom, living room, the major bedroom, all have a view of the ocean, which is really neat. You sit in the bed, watch the view of the ocean. In the morning, you get up and go on a big balcony, have your table out there, have your coffee and your breakfast on the balcony with the view of the ocean. It's beautiful, man. It's beautiful. Like I was back in Miami. Did I miss any questions here? If I missed something, let me know. Put your hand up or something so I can see. The threat of whipping kept you in place for the moment. Exactly right, Hector. Talked about that before. What was you get ripped off? My ripped off story, I told you that. Gave you a paddle. Paddling and whipping is a different thing. Most safe cities in Colombia, 30 minutes by air to Medellin airport. Yeah, I know. It's nice. But I said just the Charles can tell you the hills are like this, Manizales. Literally like that. Serious. I couldn't take that. I could not take that. After 14, my dad said no more belt. Yeah, no, I was 12. But Domain got my last whipping at 12. And I remember that shit. At 12 years old. My last one at 12, which wasn't bad. Carlton, now you're going to hesitate helping brothers out in the future. You're definitely right. You ain't lying. You ain't lying. You're not lying. No more. Help anybody out. Yes, if you don't, a backpack and one bag, take the bus, man. 13,000 pesos. 13,000 pesos. Really cheap. Or if, what's up, Carlton? Jerry, what's up, man? How you doing, brother? When you coming back this way? Move to Pereira and fish in the lake. I would, but it's kind of quiet, man. I like the ocean. I'm an ocean fisherman. I fish for big fish. Really, I fish for big fish. I had an article written about me in the Orlando Sentinel. Full page article when I lived there. I used to catch big fish on light line. I think I probably had an American record for a black grouper, but I didn't apply for it. 20-pound test line was, I think it was like 35-pound grouper, huge fish on I think it was like 20-pound test line. It was a record. I didn't apply for the record. It wasn't a big deal to me. Cartagena is very expensive, Charles. I told you about it. 6 million pesos for 2-bedroom. Water view is always expensive though. But we live in Indiana and we make videos ghost hunting, abandoned and scary places. Do you know of any of these kind of places? No, Savage, I don't know. Sorry, man. Can't help you on that. Wish I could. Somebody else can help you. I don't know. They live in the States. Yeah, Domain knows Cartagena is about 3 times the cost of Medellin because I'm paying $440 right here. And it's beautiful. 2-bedroom, 2-bath, excellent view to 8th floor. Paying $430. And equivalent over there, it's gonna be like $1,400 US. Okay, you get into Colombia without the vaccine? I wouldn't. You can't. You can't. They want you to show the vaccination card, man. Okay, Wendy Holman, headed Cartagena month tips, please. Okay, the biggest tip: do your research about how not to get drugged. Right? Do your research about how not to get drugged with scopolamine. It's happening over and over and over again. And I don't understand why you guys keep getting drugged. Just follow some simple rules, but don't come get drunk. People see you drunk, girls see you drunk, pick you up, then they scopolamine you and rip you off. So just be careful. Just don't pick up girls off the street. If you get girls on Tinder, I discovered, wait a minute, guys, before I forget this, sorry. I discovered something. I don't do Tinder girls because, most of them, they don't have the ID and most of them, prostitute and Tinder, 90%. But I met a lot of girls on, what do you call it? Facebook the chat, Facebook chat, Messenger. And to me, it's safer. Let me explain why. See if you guys agree with me. On Messenger and Facebook, they have their own, site. So they expose themselves. They pictures of themselves, pictures of all their friends, stuff they're doing on Facebook. So you have somebody there. You have a face, a name, a bunch of pictures of who they are on Messenger, on Facebook. On Tinder, you don't. Okay, so I think if you're going to do something, safer to meet girls from Messenger versus Facebook or Colombian Cupid. I discovered that I never really got any problem with girl from Messenger. Meet girls on there all the time. Never had a problem. I just hit me. Never had a problem with those girls because they got their picture out there and stories about them and what they do, and it's all out there. They can't hide that. Versus on Tinder. So that's a tip. Okay? Let me know what you guys think about that. I discovered that. It's a good tip. So Wendy, do your research. Wendy. I'm trying to visit. Wendy, a man or a woman? I'm trying to give you a tip like you're a guy. Could be, God, sorry, I don't know. Wendy. Looking for abandoned house. No, I can't. I don't have. I've been in Medellin for a month now, and I'm going to go back home in March. Great. Having a good time, sounds like. You can't come, Josh, but I believe they will change in a few months. Yeah, but, Also, Jerry, going to Barranquilla February 15. That's 2 weeks. Less than 2 weeks. So, there's a carnival this year, right? Heard it. They canceled the carnival, right? Jerry, you know that, right, Jerry? Well, that's not the reason you're going, but just in case you didn't know, they canceled the carnival. The guys were going to go, and I thought about it, but I don't like crowds like that, but I thought about it. Then they said it was canceled. You should have more pictures of the club you were in Cartagena. I might go back. I talked to my man. He was out here playing today, and he says, come on back next week. So I had quite a few pictures, I thought, but I'll do some more. I'll go golfing again next week. That's the plan. Okay, so you're going to be together with somebody. Okay, gotcha. Well, good. Just look at some of the places to visit, like going up to Parque RV on the tram, beautiful view of the entire city. A lot of things to do here, But after you've been here for a year, I think you get bored of people or things around here after a year. It's a good place to just chill, though, It's not what I would call exciting. I mean, that's why I want to leave to. Living in Miami, living in Houston, a lot more things to do. This is the smallest city I've ever lived in and the furthest from the ocean I've ever lived. I've never lived farther than 1 hour from the ocean. From 10 minutes in Miami, well, actually less. I could see the bay right there, 100 yards. To the farthest I've lived was in probably Hackensack, New Jersey, but the Hudson River is right there, and go down shore in an hour. And in Houston, an hour away, Galveston. Yeah, the most I live in an hour because I was at boats, so I'm within hours of the ocean. But this is far. I miss it so much. Okay, is Medellin? Is that Medellin become a city with sexual tourism problem from the U.S.? Well, I wouldn't call it problem. They've always been traveling here for sexual tourism. I'm not sure. And people here that don't like that doesn't make any sense because it's legal, bring a lot of money in, and it's legal. It's legal, not illegal. It's legal. So how is it a problem? You have all these whorehouses. It's perfectly legal. Adults are doing it. I don't judge anybody. There's anybody here. What do you want to do? It's legal. As long as you don't do nothing immoral, like with kids. That's immoral, or animals, immoral. If two adults, they're over 18, you want to pay them, they want to accept money, it's not my business. I look at it, it's not my business. I'm not going to judge anybody. Cartagena, they're trying to cut down on because they're all sitting in the clock tower before. We got 50, 60, 100 girls in the clock tower. They want to get it out of people's view. They push them all the way back in the back of the Old Town, the back streets, but it's still there. You can't stop prostitution. It's been around, BC? You might not call it that back then, but it's the same thing. Okay, what do you think about the strategy of booking two separate hotels that are miles apart from each other, one to sleep on the other? If you can afford it, nothing wrong with that. I'll give a friend your stuff. If you have valuable stuff, I have a couple of friends that would live in Poblado, and they have dates, and they pick up everything in a backpack and bring it to me. I mean, actually drove from, Poblado all the way that I live in Loreles, and gave me a backpack with all their valuables, extra phone, the laptops, and keep it for a night. If that's what you make you feel safer, great. You won't lose it. I have somebody talk about seeing the girls in a hotel, just for the night. Get a hotel for the night, see a girl there. You have money to do it. That's cool too. Anything to protect yourself and your valuables. Oh, okay. What do you think about? Okay, got that. Okay, Carlton, were those massage girls in Cartagena worth it? I didn't do a massage. I didn't get one. I didn't get one. Maybe when I move over there, I'll get one. I like massages, but I didn't get one from those girls. So Roy, you're saying that multiple girls, different. Well, but you just got your picture, and I think I don't know. But I'm talking about my experience. I've never had a problem with one from Facebook. Never had a problem. You know, the problem is picking them up on the street in Park Ajedas and other place or the bars. You don't know them, not knowing them. That's the number one thing you shouldn't do. They can drug your drink at the bar, and the street girls can carry drugs with them back to your hotel. It's a stupid thing to do. Don't do that. All right. If you live in a apartment with a doorman, hook him up every month, 40,000, 50,000 pesos. He look out for you like crazy. I mean, girls, and the last thing, which I do all the time now, ask them for a copy of the ID before they show up, passport or cellular, and a current picture. If the picture they have plenty of time they see a picture online, they show up, look nothing like him, they go, what the fuck? What? Like one girl showed up, she looked like she was about 20 years, older than the picture. Obviously, it's an old picture. Get a picture of him. Don't be embarrassed. Don't be embarrassed to take a picture of the girl and ask for her ID. If they say no, don't invite them to your apartment. Don't be embarrassed. But maybe she won't come. She don't come, so what? F her if she doesn't want to come. Protect yourself first. Always ask for the ID and a current picture. They show up the picture is not current. Bam, hold it. Wait a minute. Take a picture of us. I want to see for us. If you want to do it that way, together, current picture, ID. If you're scared to ask for that, don't invite a girl over. Do I need an appointment for my exit COVID test? No, you don't. You can get it at the airport. 95,000 pesos at the airport for the antigen test. We would get it within an hour result. There's some places around town where you can also get it. Little labs can get it. Ask anybody around town. And the antigen, you get that within 24 hours. When I went to Miami, 6 months ago, went to the airport, got an antigen at the airport, and within an hour was maybe less than an hour. The result was ready for you. And what's the other one called? Other test called. That was like 230,000 pesos. I'm not sure why someone would pay that much. It's good for within 3 days. Why would you pay 230,000 versus 95,000? I don't know, but just give you two options at the airport. Just arrive an extra hour early or 2 hours early if you want to do. Oh, Scott, I just noticed this. Scott, message retracted. What's up, Scott? Just noticed you, man. How you doing, bro? Thanks for tuning in, man. I know this guy Scott for 30 years, man. Worked together. Cool guy. 30 years together. Working different jobs. We had 2 different jobs. SunTrust, and then my first one was Wells Fargo, First Union, then SunTrust after that. Are there good moving companies in Colombia that can set you up? Things are not damaged. That's a good question. Last year I went into Airbnb for 30 days. I don't have a lot of stuff that's valuable. I really don't, on purpose. I can throw out my TV stand, cost me probably $100. The table cost me about $100. It's plastic wood. I I just buy things that are cheap until I'm settling down my own apartment, whether I buy or permanent in, then I'm buy really nice stuff, really nice stuff. But for now, if I'm moving around, nothing expensive. I no one damaged anything when, oh, they damaged something with something minor with a leg. Oh, the leg of the of the refrigerator was damaged when they moved it last time. You know that thing that the bottom, it was so damaged. I put something under it to hold it up. Only damage I noticed when they moved it last time. Moved to a storage facility, 30 days, moved it back here. It wasn't much. Now, if I move to Cartagena, or when, I got to figure out if I rent an unfurnished place there, I just got to find a way to get it all there. Somebody can do split, what do you call it, trips. Somebody's going there, might not get it right away, might be a week, 2 weeks later, put what you have in another truck with somebody else going to Cartagena. So there's a possibility if you want to keep my stuff. I think Bogota would be better for things to do. Very likely place on your city. Yeah, Bogota is, to me, being from New York City, New Jersey, worked in New York City. People don't like Bogota because it's a little cold, and probably wouldn't either because of the cold. Not always cold, but a little chilly at night. Like warmer weather, but there's a lot more things to do with me, you know. But face it, living in New York, living in Houston, Texas, living in Miami, there's a lot of things to do, man. They all have professional basketball teams, professional football teams, all three of them, all that stuff. There's so many things to do. Fishing, yeah, I fished in Houston, Galveston Bay. I fished in New York, you know, Long Island, Jersey Shore, all that spot. In Miami, I lived like 100 yards from the water, the bay. I told people let's go out and sometime in the spring when the trouts are spawning, go at 5:30 in the morning, catch 2 or 3 nice trouts, order them back, put them in the fridge, come home from work and eat them. That close to the water. Okay. Bento told Chapo to give me the bag. You got it. I missed that one. I missed that. Not sure what that meant. Okay. Can't remove it. Okay, not remove somebody. Oh God, I can hack it. Oh God, how you? Delete the message, but can't delete the person. How do you not delete the person? Wow. Okay. All right. Let's see what happens with this guy. Hope he's not a hacker or something. Whatever. Not hacker. Okay. All right. We timed them out. All right. Good enough. Sorry about that. This guy coming in speaking like some foreign language messed me up sometime. Okay. I missed out what that's about. Bendo told Chapo to give me the bag. You got it. Okay. All right. I missed what that. Met you at the Smart Fit. You should check out other Smart Fits in Medellin, especially in Los Molinos. Oh yeah, Hector. Yeah. What's up, man? Met you at Smart Fit. Yeah. I used to go to the one in Unicentro. And my man, Domingue told me about this one opening up a month ago or so by 80th Street in San Juan. So, I went to that one. Might check out the one in Los Molinos. I know one was there. Never been over there though. Yeah, I'm gonna check them all out. Nice meeting you, bro. My brother-in-law lives in Bogota, and he's been living there for years and showed me some great places. Gym attitudes. Yeah, man. I had a girlfriend there once. More than once actually. I used to go there a lot. I mean a lot. Before I used to come here a lot, I used to go to Bogota a lot. The girls were nicer, and I don't know. I would say people said that people are not as nice in Bogota as in Medellin. I don't know. I found the girls there were decent. I had 2 girls that had jobs. One had a car. I don't know. Bigger city, more things to do, less prostitutes. One girl now, she had a job for 30 years. Cosmetic company. Showing support, brother. Keep up the good. Oh, go. What's up, man? Thanks for tuning in, my man. Hope you're doing good. Yeah, Zona T, Zona Rosa, Zona T. Yeah, two good spots. And Zone 93 also. Is 93 is called? Yeah, some nice spots, man, in Bogota. Actually been to the north, and this is the north, beautiful, but the agencies, I think, the embassy or the agency, the passport agency. When I first went to this spot, I met this girl over here. She had a good job and everything else. Really good job, nice apartment. Her apartment, and it was an area it's like Fifth Avenue. I mean, it was really nice spot, An apartment, it was like 3-bedroom, 3 baths, lived by herself, and her little son come by every now and well, her son was 20, come by every now and then to stay. And the apartment was dope. I mean, it was really, really nice and really nice view. So Bogota, nicer girls than Medellin. Nicer, I don't know. What's nicer would be a good word. I think you have less workers, in my opinion. Somebody can disagree with me, and it's just fine. You have less workers in Bogota than you have working girls than you have in Medellin. See, Medellin is full of working girls. I met some decent girls online in Bogota that weren't working girls. Actually, the most of that I met were not working girls. One was poor and helped her out every now and then, but she wasn't really a prostitute. And then the other were nice girls. 1, 2, 3, yeah. And the last one I met online, Colombian Cupid, mature woman, 50, beautiful. I think she wanted something to be done faster than I wanted. And we're friends still now, but she said she engaged with somebody else. I was too slow. She had a job in a cosmetic company for the last 30 plus years. She's going to retire in another 2 years, has a car, everything else. She went with the dinner. She paid for offered to pay for the meal in Zona T. And I said no, I insisted no. But that kind of class, bigger city. I never met a girl here with that kind of clout and a job and offered to pay for me here in Medellin. The 3 years I've been here, 4 years. I'm back in Colombia. I'm currently in Colombia with my cousin. We're still north. Would be appointment in Melgar, older in car. You come here a lot, J-Love. Then turn around, you're back here, man. You say you don't like it, but you're back here often. That's cool though. But you say you don't like it, but you come back very often. So just don't come to Bejo, right, where the family is. Hey, what's up, Will, man? Enjoy yourself, bro. Enjoy. I'm out of here soon, too. I got a little trip tomorrow, a one-day trip. Okay, that's a question. Anybody know the answer to this? If you go to Bogota, and from the airport to the U.S. Embassy, right? How you get there? Besides taxi. Is taxi my only option? The taxi at the airport costs you a fortune. Do they have Airbnb? Sorry, no. I mean Uber from the airport in Bogota. Anybody know? Last time I went, I don't think I could get Airbnb, get Uber from the airport. So I had to take the taxi, rip you off. Went a short distance downtown. They charged me like, I don't know, 30,000 pesos. It was crazy. Oh, wait a minute. What are you talking about? I got to write this down. J Love, where you worried now? Tigres, Del Norte. I'll look it up. I'm always looking for a new spot to go to, man. I look at what this place is. Is it they'll say Pueblo or what? No, but Ash, do they have DD? Would they, some airport banned them. You can't use them. So I hope they do. Oh, okay. So, yeah, see, I'm gonna try it, but sometimes Ubers doesn't work at the airport. They don't allow me to come in. I'll try that. Obviously, I'll try that, but sometimes they won't even allow you to come in. So the embassy's closed. Okay. Gonna be a long day. My appointment's 2:00, and I arrive at 9:30 and leave at 6. My appointment's about an hour, 2 to 3. Ouch. Got to find things to do now. I can't go too far because traffic gets really bad back to the airport. But Cali and Bogota and Cartagena are all different when it comes to the airport. But I'm gonna try it. First thing I'm gonna try it. But I remember going to one airport. Somebody told me none of those services work from the airport. They're banned or something. Because I mean, they want to protect the taxi guys, you know. Yeah, but I'll try it. David, first thing. Do I need to get some cop or will use credit card? Get a little bit at the airport or in the US. But don't bring a lot because, you know, you can use your credit card a lot of places. Wendy, I've done that often because my credit card has no international fee. Check to see if the card has international fee. Mine does not. Barclays card have no international fee on it. And they give you almost the exact rate for the dollar. So I use the credit card a lot when I travel anywhere anyway. And you can also use ATM, get money that way. But when you come to the airport, don't get a bunch of money at the airport. When I worked for a bank in the U.S. and when I was going on trips to some countries, I would actually get the foreign currency at the bank. Gotta wait, put an order in for a week or something. They give it to you at the bank at the perfect rate. But if you go in a small amount, use the ATM, you know, and get some money via the ATM, and use your credit card as much as you can. All right. Let's see what else I got here. I got about 5 minutes. Somebody going to Sweet Georgia. Been watching your channel for some time. Oh, MT, just noticed it. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. I mean, a lot of guys. I met some guys. Demain and I were on the beach in Cartagena, walking around and chilling. Met some guys there. People look at me all the time. I realized what it was, you know. Cartagena, 2 different spots in Cartagena. Here too. We're in the gym today. Guys say met me in the gym. Came over and said hello. It's cool. That's why I'm not growing my channel that much. I imagine what's happening if my channel was 100,000 subscribers. I'm not even worried about getting big. Just a small channel, you know, informational, and that's it. Yeah, J Love. Yep. And see some one day thing, some documents. Stroll around Santa Fe for an hour. Okay, I've been there. Okay. Been to DR so many times, now I want to try it. Why not? Check it out, man. I came here. I loved it so much. I kept going back and I stopped going to DR. Oh, you're welcome, Wendy. No problem. Hey, if you got any questions, I always give you my email address to most people. Here it is. And question, hit me up. I'm probably one of the only guys on YouTube that doesn't charge people that ask questions. I met with one YouTuber last week. He was on here for an hour, 2 hours. All I asked is to pick up the lunch. That's it. And I say that open because one time I met with this is probably 2 years ago when I first started out. I met with one subscriber in Sweet Georgia Cafe for 3 hours. And the bill came. The guy told the waitress, "Oh, make sure you split the bill." And I have to spend 3 hours with him. So I said, all I do is pick up the bill, and that's it for lunch. But otherwise, everything's cool. I answer any questions you want. You come here. I meet a lot of subscribers to answer questions for free. I'm not in the money making business. To answer questions. A lot of YouTubers want to charge $100 an hour and all that stuff. I don't knock him, but lunch and I'm good. So if you have any questions, here's my email address. All right, hit me up. Sometimes I don't check it every day because I have about 5 email addresses. I take don't send any attachment. Don't open attachments on any email. All right, I can help you out. Just hit me up. All right. Hector Loreles, moving from China. Oh, Barry, living in China. Cool. I thought about visiting China, but I can't now. Colombia. Oh no, you got to be vaccinated, man. They show you a vaccination card to come here. Barry, they changed the rules. Got to be vaccinated, bro. I made a cameo in your. Oh really? I learned to travel. Did you one of the guys that met me on the beach or no? Met some guys on the beach. 3 guys on the beach in Cartagena. So I passed you on the video of you. Okay, all right, man. I got undercon this week in Medellin. Oh man, sorry, bro. I know a buddy of mine decided too. Just getting over it. So okay, I passed you by, or you were talking to me. All right, cool, man. Why are cops in Medellin asking people for the cellular. Never had it happen to me. One love. Your yachty or what? Never happened to me. I lived here almost 4 years. Never asked me for cellular, not once. Thanks. We'll do it. Okay, yeah. You have a good time. You have a good time. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Yeah. All right. Did we stop and talk on the beach in Cartagena? We stopped and talked to two guys. One is it Ghana? Lived in DC from Ghana. I think it's Ghana. Tell me to check out Ghana and somewhere else. Yeah. I've never been asked for a cellular. I've been here for almost 4 years, 3+. I've never been asked for a cellular. Never been asked for a cellular. I got stopped maybe one. Well, I got stopped once when they pulled a car over one night. It's a regular stop. I told them where I was, American. Didn't even ask for ID or nothing. Or did they ask for ID? But I think I gave it. Yeah, I was in an Uber that night, and they pulled it over like 3 a.m. or something. Coming from Parque Jettis. I did a video about it. They asked for the ID. The driver explained that he's taking me home. Look at it, put it back, and that was it. They didn't do anything. I probably got stopped 3 times in almost 4 years. Other times, I told them I'm American. They didn't even ask for ID because they didn't know I wasn't, Colombian, and they just say bye. I love when I always do this trick. We all do that trick, right? Either a Colombian in America or American somewhere else. When they stop you, you play dumb like you don't know any Spanish. Always do that. Always do that. Can you have your ID and where you're from? And I said, what? What do you? I don't understand what you're saying, man. What do you want? I'm American. I don't speak English. I just do that shit to them. I don't understand everything you're saying. Like one time I was going to Premium Plaza, probably a year and a half, 2 years ago, and they were checking people ID at Premium Plaza. So I walk up, and they pulled me over, and they said, "Can we have your ID?" Yes, and I said, "What?" I'm playing dumb. What? It said, "Can we have ID?" When you're checking IDs, I'm saying, "Man, I don't speak Spanish, man. What are you saying? I don't know what you're saying." Look at me and goes, "I said I'm American. I don't speak Spanish." And he said, "Oh, okay, go ahead." All right. Yes. One love. We're from, man. That works every time. It's like the Mexicans or Spanish people in the United States. No hablo inglés. No entiendo, no hablo inglés. They don't understand every fucking thing you're saying. Oh yeah, library. That's your brother we met. Okay. All right. Good. All right, man. It's on my list. Man. Because I'm looking for a spot to go to. I was telling my buddy of mine just about an hour ago before I came on that I'm looking for somewhere else for an international trip in probably March, and I got to look at it real quickly as to where to go. So I don't want to go anywhere cold. Or they profiled you in 2 weeks ago. Whoa, man! I never had any problems here. I've never had any problems. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I look Colombian. I don't think so. Once they pull me over and start talking to me, I don't speak any Spanish, so they say, "Go ahead. We can't bother with this guy. The guy doesn't know any English. It's going to be too difficult. He's American. He's probably fine. Let's go." And I'm understand everything you're saying. I understood it. I look Colombian. Never had my arrest record. Nothing like that. Oh man. Okay, when the big game events run Metro, so maybe that's when they do it. I don't really go to big game events. I've been to the stadium a couple of times, watch the games, and I'm probably going to go again soon. How do they profile you? They see you walking around, look like an American, and pull you over and ask for your ID, check you. I'm a tall white guy, stopped several times. Am I lucky or what? I never got stopped several times. 4 years, maybe 3 times. And twice they said, "Let go." I started playing dumb and they said, let you go. One time in a taxi car at night, they just look at my ID, say American, and put it back, and I was done. What general advice do you have for first timers in Medellin? MT, I told you about not getting drugged. Biggest thing is happening a lot here. Most time you don't even hear about it. I know a lot. Some of my subscribers who got hit, friends who got hit, not being careful, just trusting girls too much, people too much. So that's the biggest advice, man. You hate to lose all your, your valuable, your passport, your your credit cards, your what do you call it, computers. Some guys have 2 computers, cameras. It sucks, man. Believe me, it's getting that stuff ripped off. It sucks. It sucks. Just be careful, okay? Otherwise, just enjoy yourself. Got robbed from my phone last week. What? Oh, well, you're not in Medellin, though. It can happen anywhere, right? You need to get one of those 1 liter diesel beers. Because of my stomach, I stopped really drinking. I stopped drinking, because of my, gastritis. I had problems. I stopped even drinking, man. That gastritis is a bitch, man. It messed me up for a long time, for almost a month. Didn't go to the gym. Always sick, stomach ache, heartburns. I couldn't even swallow. So now alcohol makes it worse, they said. So I don't miss alcohol, man. I know you guys love to drink and all that stuff. I don't miss alcohol. I'm not a big drinker. Never got drunk. I'll go somewhere or suck on 1 beer for 3 hours, then throw half of it away. It's no big deal. Alcohol's not a big deal for me. So Brady, what's up, man? Just noticed you. How you doing, bro? Where were you? You in Guadalajara or Ecuador? You got robbed of your phone. One love, access to stop everybody. I don't know. Maybe if you run Parque Jettas, maybe they're just checking every now and then. I never got stopped in Parque Jettas. I heard about that before. Never got stopped, but I'm never there. See, I'm never there. I might go once every 2 months, so I'm never gonna get stopped because I never go there. I always say too many gringos there. It's not, But when I see gringos, I stay in Miami. So that's the place I hang out. Been watching you since I was in Miami, Carlton. I'm finally in Medellin with my family, and I feel at home. Oh, whoa, great! I'm glad you're having a good time, bro. You're having a good time. Are you in Poblado? Where are you here? Well, just be safe, and you just don't floss. Don't show any jewelry, any fancy phones. And by the way, they can tell what kind of phone it is, an expensive phone. I walk around my phone every day. Doesn't bother me. See, they can tell what kind of phone it is by the camera. People don't realize this, right? The cameras on certain phones, you can tell it's a iPhone, 13 or 20 or 21 or whatever, or Samsung 21. By the thieves that go for the expensive phone, they can tell. This is not an expensive phone. This is a one plus. I got it 2 years ago for like $350. It was only like a year and a half old. Somebody wants this phone, they can have it. You know what I mean? And they can tell. Walk around with the phone all downtown every day and walk. Nobody bothers me. If they want the phone, here it is. Everything's backed up on the cloud, right? So for $350, it's probably worth about $100 now. Even though it's quick. Most of my videos I do from the phone. It's such a good video and camera on this phone. Not expensive phone. One plus, 128 gig, a lot of storage space. Does great videos, great camera. For like a 2 year old when I bought it for $350. Like, how do you beat that? Why would I want to buy $1,000 to $1,500 phone? They see that's an iPhone. You see those special shape of the camera and all that stuff. They know exactly what it is and they come for it. Don't be stupid about the phones, bro. Cheap phone. They work great. Guadalajara, okay, that's your favorite spot, and you got robbed of your phone. Was it like, they pickpocketed, or they actually stopped you, put a gun or knife at you and took your phone? I'm curious about that. Heck to that. Don't show off here. Don't wear a bunch of jewelry. I tell people this all the time, and some guys just got to show their jewelry. What it is with jewelry, I don't know. And watches, let me show you my watch, all right? This is my watch. That's it. And this is my phone. OnePlus. Stop me, I give it to you. $20. Now, do I have nice watches? Yeah. I got about 5 nice watches from Miami. I never wear them. They're here. It's sad, but it's not worth it. Don't floss when you come. Don't show off any jewelry. Don't show off any fancy phones, and you're gonna be fine. Don't walk around with a big wad of money in your hand. I don't know, man. People say look like a local. I don't see it. Because where I live, ain't many black folks here. I hardly see any. They probably know I'm not a local. Plus, I go around a local spot to eat. They know I speak, English, so they know I'm not, or poor Spanish. I'm not local. Nobody bothers me. You know, I don't like stand out. Maybe if I was white, it might stand out. So I don't know. You have the same phone, right? Other phone, right? Cheap phone. It's not a cheap phone, but it's a cheap cost. You know, it doesn't cost a lot. Great phone. Great phone. 128 gigs. Cost me a bunch of money. Doesn't cost me a bunch of money. Provincia. Talk about island Provincia. I gotta go there. I gotta wrap it up soon, guys. I'm in Lorelis. Where are you going to watch the Super Bowl? Maybe what do you call that sports bar? Medellin Sports Bar. You know what that is? Off 70th Street, Carrera 70. It's an American spot. Oh, at Trini. Wagwan man. Wagwan man Trini. At Trini in the house. I visited Trinidad one day. My ex-wife, married 25 years, Trini. Yep. And I got it. My brother, I don't talk to her, but I talk to her entire. That's weird. She's so bitter about divorce. I shouldn't talk to me at all, which is fine. I don't care. Even though we have a kid together, but all our family still talk to me. My ex-mother-in-law talked to me. She likes me. My ex-sister-in-law, and brother-in-law, I still talk to all of them. You know, one went back. Brother-in-law went back to ex-brother-in-law back to Trinidad. He invited me there when things get better. Married all those years, I never went to Trinidad. Never went to Trinidad. All those years, bro. I took her to Jamaica like 2 or 3 times, but Trinidad was so expensive and carnival time. And she never wanted to really go back. Yeah, I have one girl I met, two. Met in Cartagena. She's going to help me out with a spot. And I was telling somebody this afternoon, it's just the process of going through, trying to find somewhere, make sure they want Americans, make sure they don't want what do you call it, a guarantor, you know, Fedora, what do you call it, Fedora, what it's called, but yeah, guarantor. That's the biggest problem, you know. One time I offered, 2 years ago, went to like a agency, offered to pay 1 year in advance, and they wouldn't give me the spot. I offered to pay them 1 year of rent in advance, and they said no. Fill the application out, give me a bank record, do me this, get a Fedora. I said, I'm paying you a fucking year in advance. Where you gonna lose any money? Give you, and they wouldn't do it. Sometimes it's just stupid. I don't get it. It's so stupid. CC, Carlton, you ever do the CC, like right there? I'm not sure what that is. I gotta look it up. I'm not sure what you're referring to. CLOVEA. I'm not sure what it is. Sorry, man. Bike ride. I ride almost every day, but I'm not sure what that refers to. If I miss somebody, put your hand up. I'm going. Sometimes I miss some of these questions. I want to get a bunch of questions right. I get robbed 10 times in the U.S., not once in Latin America. What a coincidence. I usually travel with cash in New York, about 5,000. Ooh, would that be a normal thing? I do not want to use my debit or credit card at foreign countries when well, why don't you use a credit card, debit card? You're protected with your credit card. If it's a bad charge, you don't pay it. That's why it's safer than even debit card or cash. Carry a small amount of cash. I wouldn't carry $5,000 here. Keep it in your room all the time. Your mates coming in there. I don't know. It's up to you, but I wouldn't trust walking around with $5,000. I trap here with $5,000, but it's all good. As long as you're safe. I was eating Central at my buddy's sushi restaurant at 7 p.m. 2 guys walked in. One had a pistol and took all our phones. Holy crap, Brady. Sorry, bro. That's some bullshit, man. It can happen here too. I knew a couple of guys that were walking by streetcar Georgia Cafe probably a year or so ago. They were standing in the corner of 33rd Street, the main street. Some dude rode up in a bike, middle of the day, 1 o'clock, showed his gun and grabbed all their phones. Just give the phone over. Oh, it's not phone. I mean, watches. Wanted all the watches. Just pull his shirt up, show the gun. About 3 guys, brothers, and he got all their watches and he took off. I mean, Somebody show you a gun, just give them the shit. It ain't worth it. That's why I have those cheap watches, man. You want it? Here. They see that shit on me too. They ain't gonna stop me and police. They know this shit's plastic. So, they ain't gonna even rob me with see me wearing this shit. Oh, he's a cheap, poor black American. He ain't got money. We leave him alone. We didn't want this shit. And they probably see this and know that's a cheap phone too, based on this. It's not a Samsung or iPhone, so they don't want this either. So it pays, man. Don't floss. Don't floss. Somebody robbed my neighbor car from the street. That's in the States, right, Josh? Let me finish this up and I gotta go. Okay, I gotta get ready. Early in the morning flight. Some things to do tonight. Let me see. Super Bowl. Oh, Yachty and Trini. Wagwan. Oh, see, where you close the streets down. Yeah, I know. I do that on Sundays sometimes. Yeah, that's what you call it. I know what you call it. Yeah. Especially I go to a stadium. I did a bunch of videos from the stadium this past Sunday. Yeah, I do that. All the streets around the stadium are closed. Then you go down past the stadium, it's closed. Yeah, I do that. I know what the name was, but I do that, man. Latest requirement to enter Colombia, you got to have your vaccination card. Got a vaccination card, okay? Oh, Jeff, you're a little late. I'm about to wrap it up. It's over an hour and 15 minutes. I got to go, man. But got a question? Answer it real quick. I'll try to answer it for you. Got to have your vaccination card. Show you've been vaccinated two times, all right? Look, I'm scheduled to return on Friday. Had earlier surgery last Thursday and still stiff and sore. Ooh, delay your trip, man. You don't want to go traveling when you're sick, bro. I lost money in my trip to Ecuador because I felt sick. I didn't feel like going when I'm sick. You don't enjoy yourself. I know you think it might get worse in a foreign country. I lost about $500 on the trip, and I just say, forget about it. I'm not going to travel when I'm sick. I think something might get worse, It's about it. I'm wrapping it up, guys. Aren't scared to rob brothers. Rob anybody. Sasua has played out for me. I know people that lived all their life in Medellin and never got robbed. I know. Police think I'm a crook. Crook thinks I'm a crook. Voila. What do you look like? You look hard, you got the screw face. Is that it, man? Get a smile, man. Smile. Don't want a screw face. Smile. Don't look like hard. Remember, I'm not sure how old you are, man. I'm from the days of the posses in the 80s. Posses in Miami, posses in New York, Brooklyn. And those posse guys were screw face. You look at them and you're scared. Don't give them the screw face. So I'm not sure how old you are. If you're dating a posse them in New York and Miami. But after those guys, this looks scary. One looks scary. Hey guys, do me a favor. I'm wrapping it up. It's over an hour. Give me a thumbs up real quick so I can wrap and get out of here. I think I got to wash some clothes and stuff like that, and iron some clothes and pack, leave early in the morning. So give me a thumbs up before I take off. I'm from Pembroke, man. Pembroke, Marvelly area. My dad's from Portland, Fellowship, Portland. I love Portland. Okay, thumbs up real quick. 5 more. Go to the Middle East and come back with a sleeve of watches, flaunt around Rolex. It's good everywhere, but that heat and water. Okay, already got some and really good fakes and fake. All that's the real nice watches. I've got all the names of these watches. That cost $400 or $500 or more. They got some really nice watches over here. They look so good, you can't tell. Winston, you're late, bro. I'm about to leave right now, man. Wrapping it right up. I've been an hour and 15 minutes. Okay. All right, man. I gotta go, guys. Right? Thanks, man. Thanks. Appreciate it, guys. Coming in. All right. Thumbs up. Appreciate everything, guys. I gotta get out of here. Okay. Appreciate it, guys. Have a nice weekend. Let me wrap it up. One love.